Are you ready for the major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
Both of these teams have fought tooth and nail for the lower bracket, and now entering the arena, will they see a victory from atop a cliff, or will they see it from inside their fountain? We'll find out soon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Evil Geniuses.
Evil Geniuses.
'They seek to destroy all of the game burgers still available at the event. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage one of China's best, Vici Gaming!
Okay, never mind. Spectre.
That's not crazy.
It's not the craziest. Let's see. We're going to be laning the Spectre versus Broodmother.
I honestly am just as curious as you are to see how Arteezy skills here.
Oh, we're going to see the Maledict set up with that cast into the right click from Ice Ice Ice, but Golden Brace is taken pretty early. Ice 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 getting some lifesteal off in the meantime. Pops the Fairy Fire as well.
Old 11 needs to maybe be careful if there's
level 5
rotation.
now as we see Ori come in. Looks like he's going to apply the pressure to crit. Tries to roll away, but not going to happen. Between Wyvern and Timber, pretty much all
big rotation from EG. This one...
Yeah, they're going to want this real bad. Cask into Maledict. Flame Break to follow, and Lasso is there as well. But there's the Cold Embrace healing up just a little bit. See how much damage this Maledict ends up doing. He's going to pop that wand. Timber Chain to safety as DY gets taken out by Ice 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 in the meantime. Now Old 11 looks to be dead as well. So EG picking up a double. That was very bad at micro, though.
That's why you switched games.
Yep, FPS is my life soon, and you're right. Ice 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 getting jumped now by Ori. Fly gets off the cast for now. Old 11 is here, though, with the Chakram into the Timber Chain, and this looks to be a kill going the way of Vici Gaming.
Obviously, you get the extra charge. You get 2 charges, and it does more damage, and it does AoE damage, so it helps you farm.
Right.
So I guess it's the farming item on OD here.
It turns into the Astral of old, as it were. As crit. Yep. Ori will be able to finish him off pretty easily, but there's the Lasso. This will be a pretty big kill. Cold Embrace keeping him alive for now. He doesn't really have much mana, so he'll probably tick out here one way or the other. Trying to take Fly with him, but it's not going to be. So 1 for 2.
When you're like, Doom is on cooldown, you're like, does he mean the spell or the hero?
You never know.
Yeah,
As Old 11's going to get initiated on. Of course, you can see Lasso is not up right now. Oh, he misses the Timber Chain. Magnetize can do a lot of magic damage as well.
He's been on. That's for sure. Oh, ice.
Yep, getting jumped by Ori. PYW and DY are here as well, and this looks to be an easy one with that Finger of Death. You see a Death Ward come out to Poyoyo.
12 minutes in against the Brood, 1 kick ult behind. Your Storm and your Spectre are having decent games. I think this is okay, given the matchups that they have here against EG on some of their really trademark
Wow,
heroes.
they're actually going to curse crit. Flies in the vicinity as well. And Arteezy, okay,
Old 11,
this would be a
regret
much
this.
bigger kill than the Wyvern to begin with. The Astral mid-timber chain, nicely done from Arteezy.
Are you going to be able to keep killing these heroes, or okay, Ori?
Oh yeah, jumping in with that silence, nicely done. Abed has the lasso as well. A huge kill for EG.
Duels against these heroes is kind of dangerous, right? Like you're also setting up the enemy team to land their combinations.
As we see. Oh,
That's a good curse.
Winter's Curse to try to cancel out that lasso into the Earth Spike to follow.
You gladly take
trading of
that spell
spells.
trade. It's very good for Vici to not get killed by this.
Absolutely. Flamebreak comes down. There's Ori jumping in. Arteezy has to Astral himself for now, but you see the Magnetize being applied to basically everybody from Vici's side. Sanity's Eclipse just deletes Lion from the face of the earth as Fly. Looks like he'll be the trade for now. Arteezy finally taken out. And look at this Magnetize. Crit is doing so much freaking damage. The Timbersaw does fall as well, but now Abed looks to be next for Vici as they're starting to clean up a little bit. But now the Silence onto the Storm Spirit. Ori will be able to zip out safely, so a 3 for 3.
Immediately after that fight, it looked like both teams kind of broke even, but Vici Gaming have found a little bit more gold in the recent moments with that Brood kill, and they get an extra.
Yep, not many.
That's what I'm thinking. I would rather be on the Dire right now.
Abed jump. Ooh, the silence into
Great
the
silence.
lasso. PYW gets the impale onto 2 heroes, and that's going to buy enough time for Ori to zip on out of there. Abed, I believe, has a BKB coming shortly. Actually, 600 gold off as a curse. Again, a solo one onto Crit. He's going to turn this around onto Wyvern, it looks like. Not sure if they actually want to continue on here.
I really want to go for that. There's an OD behind.
Old 11 trying
They're
to
going
apply a
on
little
OD.
pressure here. Arteezy gets initiated on. The Haunt comes out. The Chakram to follow. And the Finger of Death. Wait, he Astral himself just in time. I think they actually dodged the Finger of Death. It's a double Astral now, but I do believe he's going to fall shortly after coming back here. And absolutely, Vici Gaming get that first quick kill. It's going to cost them the line for now. Turns into a 4v4, but definite advantage for Vici, as Ori still has a decent amount of mana left here. DY getting pressured by Ice in the meantime. Abed gonna get stunned, and Poyoyo with Old 11 to help out. That ends up being a second core dead for EG.
It's time
You know what?
to rework OD again.
I think we need to change his name as well. Oh, PYW in the fog here. They're gonna try to jump onto Abed. Does have Finger of Death. Not even needed though. Down Abed goes, and Crit was trying to save his comrade, but it's gonna cost him his life. 3 minutes still on the Aegis, and this is the timing that EG needs to,
they
need
have to do
accomplish
something.
Oh, the zip in onto Abed. BKB being shown from Ori.
the curse.
Winter's Curse on the sideline, and with the Finger of Death, Abed is done, and that means EG needs to get the hell out of here. Arteezy in the meantime getting slowed. Cass is going to come out to save him. He's going to have to Astral himself, but he's inside a Chakram in the meantime. And yeah, he's going to get blown up. That is the Aegis, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, he's going to be dead twice here. Ice. He's not really being able to do much damage here. It looks like Arteezy actually blinked out, so.
No, he saved himself for a bit.
Saved himself again. Okay. So this is going to be a full team wipe for Vici Gaming.
Right now, this Pike has felt zero impact to me in this game. I have actually not seen it
Abed
do
with
much
the initiation,
whatsoever.
they have to get this kill. Absolutely have to. There's a Sanity Eclipse doing a little bit of damage. His right clicks do more, though, that's for sure. Blade Mail ended up reflecting quite a bit, but Arteezy will live, and they will get that Spectre kill.
Arteezy closing in on the Hex. Old 11 is just posing here. Obviously has the backup of his entire team. He's just giving info.
Lotus applied to him. They're just going to jump Arteezy with the Finger of Death. So much burst damage, and down he goes along with Fly. And with that, probably more, really. I think I've seen one game lose.
It makes me wonder if EG's initial laning setup was worth it. Like, because I think OD had every side lane matchup be favored, so it could have also been bot.
Old 11, double Astral into the stun from Crit. There's the Winter's Curse. It's only a solo onto Arteezy for now, as DY is getting pressured from Ice and Crit in the meantime. Arteezy does have Sanity's Eclipse, needs to get up his stacks though, as DY continuing to get chased by Abed. Finally, they'll finish him off. Does have buyback available as Poyoyo pops his BKB, turning onto Abed now. There's the buyback onto the Wyvern. Finger of Death onto Arteezy, still silenced up into the stun. He can't even use his ult in these fights, and they are layering everything perfectly against him. Now Poyoyo trying to go on to Fly a little bit here. Looks like Ice is going to be the target now, as Ori still with plenty of HP to work with. Doesn't have an Aegis or anything like that, so has to be a little bit careful, but they're going to find that third kill of the fight. Double kill for the Lion of all heroes. Now Abed facing the fire, Old 11 Shard, and this is going to be a full team wipe for Vici Gaming. Play it mid. That's where I usually saw it in pro.
It's a Hail Mary, by the way, here, but it's going to get broken by Old 11. Good read.
Yeah, and Old 11
walks in and breaks
they
the smoke.
Definitely don't want to go on him, but there's the haunt. And looks like Vici want to focus on Crit to start things out. He gets Astral for now, but now the target is Arteezy himself. There's the Astral on himself again, but he's completely surrounded by members of Vici Gaming. Gets the standings, he clips off. He did probably 55 damage, and down he goes. So 5v4 in favor of Vici Gaming without the position 1 on EG to worry about, and this is going to be cleanup crew for them. And GGs are called, and this was a shellacking, Cinderin. Vici Gaming not only beating a Broodmother, but beating an OD. I never thought I'd say that this time.
Yeah. Got to be a confidence booster. It's a really good start to the series. I was kind of expecting going into this one that EG would try to double down on what they've been so good at with the early laning and the pressure in their carry Nature's Prophet. Don't remember if it got banned. Maybe it did. And that Vici Gaming has been one of the slower laning teams. They were slower in this game too. They ran a Spectre. They ran the mid-storm heroes that needed a bit of build-up time, but they still managed to easily weather the storm against what EG.
TA as a last pick, this is really interesting to me because usually I think we saw in the Quincy Crew series, game 1 they had TA Wraith King.
2 junglers.
Yeah, and no, it works because it's last pick that wins its lane on TA.
All these amazing loading screen art styles for Dota 1.
Yeah.
You get a hero named after yourself.
And you don't even like it. Yeah. Very sad. As Fly will be first blooded by Old 11 on the Mars. And bottom lane in the meantime, Crit and Ice trying to do a little damage here. It's just insane throughout the entire game. And you can do it from Fog because you're a lot of times you're in the trees. Meanwhile, Arteezy,
in trouble here.
Curse Crown inside the brambles. Old 11 trying to reposition him. Actually just blocking now. I believe he's already used Spear. Arteezy. Maybe not actually. Yeah, Spear in a couple seconds, but it doesn't really matter. The Shadow Realm, enough to take out Arteezy. That is a very good spell.
Oh, they're doing the mid-rotation now.
Yeah, Abba with the Refraction right now. X marks into Torrent, and with DY and both PYW here, this should be a kill, but rotation from EG in the meantime. He actually gets the early level of Meld like you talked about. Will stay alive as a result of that, has another Refraction, but it's not going to be enough. The right clicks from Ori and company.
And Vici Gaming, I think this is one of the hardest drafts he has had to face as terribly because they're up raising its priority so much in the draft. All right, good spell combo here.
Yeah, flying with the Earth Spike into the Bushwhack.
He has the Ghost Ship.
Yeah, Abed actually gets cold feet under his own tower. Boat is coming. Will Ori actually live? Crit continuing to chase him down. The boat does connect onto Abed, but it looks like he will live, at least for now. And so will Gunka. So no kills somehow in this exchange, but Old 11, he's going in pretty deep. There's the arena. Fly gets caught with the spear. So finally, somebody dies in this lane, and it looks like they might find yet another follow-up as a nice rotation from Old 11 nets them 2 kills.
Crit traded, actually. If EG had like 3 or 4 heroes doing this push, they would feel way better about it.
Ooh, Abed gets the DD. If they can turn this around, looks like they will. Very nicely done from EG.
Imagine Arteezy will stay ahead of the curve for a while. Now, Crit.
Old 11 looking for the arena, and Crit chooses the correct path, at least for now, though. They Bushwhack onto 2.
This is a lot of space, even if he does die.
Ooh, Terrorize! Oh, it just clips him. Yeah, into the bramble now, and Old 11 spears him into a tree. Down he goes, but you're right. Space definitely created. But in the meantime, Fly and Ice teaming up to take out this Medusa potentially.
No TP, no
Yo-Yo.
He's dead.
Absolutely. No reinforcements even remotely close. And the Finger of Death expended for Fly. That is the first charge for him. The execution is easier for Vici versus EG this game. I mean, I look at their lineup. It's pretty obvious what they want to do. As we can see the X into the boat. And Crit is very dead. AA Blast is going to be expended as well.
Combo with the Bushwhack, but it's not nearly as reliable.
All right, showing off that Blink Dagger, and Kunkka's just going to get destroyed, but Terrorize into the AA Blast onto 4. Ori ends up dying in the end, but this might be a huge turnaround for Vici Gaming regardless. Fly dies, Ice is next. There's still the AA Blast applied, but now Arteezy comes in with that Reflection, and DY gets crit down by Abed. PYW in the meantime getting chased as well. So somehow this turns around again, this time in EG's favor. Old 11, ooh, with the side blades, almost enough to take out Old 11, but the right click from Arteezy with that Dragon Lance is more than enough. Now Pyoyo stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. 3 EG members pounding upon him. I'm not sure if they actually want to dive this, but with that beautiful Bushwhack from Crit, it's a full team wipe for E-freaking-G.
The fight looks close, but his hero is relatively irrelevant right now with the way he has chosen to build. Dragon Knight opening.
Yeah, Blink instant stun into the Finger of Death, and down goes PYW already, but the Mars ult to follow. See if they can get a roundup kill onto Fly or Crip. He's just going to get controlled for now, but instead they find Ice, who is still on the other side of the cliff, and now Abed chasing Ori. Crit's in the vicinity with that bushwhack, and that's a double kill for Abed. They're going to follow him in. He's still in the ancient area here. Ice pops the dragon form, has the blink available into the dragon tail, and Abed, oh, he's actually on the cliff. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. He's going to attempt to TP out right away. He's learned a lot from his teammate Arteezy. They find the kill. He gets out successfully. But Ice might not be so lucky, but the hoodwink, crit. All right, the bushwhack is enough. And Ice. All these initiations as Arteezy now gets initiated by PYW. The Bedlam.
Can he actually do this?
I mean, is it just him right now?
No, he can't do this.
Yeah, it is just him. He's going to get bushwhacked back into the Sunder and into death.
And EG in a great position now with a big lead. Vici Gaming.
All right, Old 11 jumps in with the arena. AA Blast is coming. It looks like it will just clip him, and with that bow, we'll finish him off. Of course, no Aegis for him. They're going to be able to clean up onto the AA in the meantime. Ice gets a nice stop in. All right, ult from Crit. Ends up connecting onto Ori. And finally, after that halberd wears off, Abed should be able to net himself this kill. And that'll end up being a freebie. So it did cost Arteezy his life. Of course, they still have a lot of team fight, but it feels like the Mars Arena is kind of the glue for this entire lineup to work.
And now, that's a freebie for Abed.
All right, DY takes a bit of a tumble with that Deso as Ice jumps in now into the Mars here. AA Blast is available. He buys back into the game. The boat onto 2, terrorized onto 2 as well. As actually they're getting chased out completely. Arteezy does get the Sunder off, hit by the AA Blast.
The spear
They did get the Mars in the end as Puyoyo. All right, Abed able to just destroy him. Triple kill for Abed. And this is getting out of control in EG's favor. Dragon form has been popped. Crit.
Ori's too late.
Ori is dead. Acorn shot, bushwhack to follow, and just completely surrounded. Damn you.
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh. Old 11, he misses it. Oh, Ice gets the instant Dragon Tail, bushwhack to follow, and there's the Finger of Death that Fly didn't use earlier. Good choice, my friend. And as a result now, 5 versus 4. There is a buyback, though, for Old 11. And Abed, I believe that is a double damage applied to... Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a double damage, all right. PYW gets destroyed. Both coming in with the AA Blast. Arteezy already at half HP. Remember, no Aegis online for anybody right now.
Sunder.
Needs to get this Sunder off.
He'll get it.
There it is. Onto Ori, and Ori just gets right-clicked into Oblivion. And GG is called. This was a mega shellacking, Cinderin. And we are going to a game 3.
Damn, they turned it up. You were saying you think EG can turn it around after that game 1. They can reset, and they did. They ran them over. I think really key moments in this game, just the mid lane, right? All of these fights that happened 3 times in a row, EG coming out ahead with the better rotations, with the extra hero, Arteezy joining the moves, Medusa being too late, and the overall just better spell casting and just flat out complete snowballing from the last pick TA worked out very, very well.
Their lineup is super slow on Vici's. Like, no one does anything this game. Like, if Lina does not win her lane, and I'm a bit worried because Abed, I think he outplayed Ori in the last game.
Yeah.
Favor one team in the early, like in terms of laning? Like, obviously, this is still relatively early, just like on paper, as we see Old 11 getting pressured a bit, PYW in the meantime.
Oh.
All right, Fire Spirit's applied with the Arteezy Metamorphosis, and actually they're just going to turn this on to Old 11. He does have the Ink Swell applied to him right now, but that's first blood for Arteezy.
Thanks, guys.
And as we were talking about lanes, it looks like this bottom lane is already in favor of EG.
Is learning how to see all the stuff that's not written on the page.
Maybe it's invisible and you can only activate it with some sort of trigger.
Between the lines.
That's right, all right. Poyoyo gets off the time dilation. Ice. Yeah, he's Poyoyo and Ice in the same lane. That's going to be fun to cast.
Ooh.
Oh, he does get the courier, but I believe it did deliver the items. DY in the meantime. Getting dove by Ice right now. And yeah, looks like the Lina ends up dying mid. That is a huge kill, but Poyoyo, we're going to be watching him for now. Timber Chain.
But I think Linas have kind of just caught up, both in terms of playstyle and a little bit of buffs to the hero. So it's probably a relatively even one.
The Hex, yeah, and with the rotation of Abed, not even needing to coil here. I mean, if you're... Oh, actually, we have a backstab potential here from Arteezy and company. Fly, he's going to get doomed, but there's a reflection, and the rest of EG basically teaming up on Old 11, and that's going to put him in the grave.
EG will definitely try to squeeze every advantage they can out of the map. Already looking at the mid
Oh
tier.
my God. Finger of Death used top lane. That's going to net them the kill on the Faceless Void. As the egg comes out in the mid lane, Tier 1 tower is still surviving, but the Chakram damage way too much to withstand Fly does take a tumble, but again, these are core heroes going down for Vici Gaming. Winter's Curse into the hoof stomp. Inkswell to follow. Looks like Abed. No, he does get the phase shift off in time along with the illusory orb. Trying to get to the high ground, but the Stroke of Fate does connect. Puts the GG branch down. It's really just for show and nothing else. Doesn't really block anything. Abed looks like he will get the last orb off and should be good to go.
But by necessity, in this game, might not be the worst idea.
All right, Yules from Ori. LSA is there into the Laguna Blade and Doom, but there's the heals from Fly coming out. I'm not sure if Ice can get it. He is super tanky though, but I think finally they will be able, I mean, they expended pretty much everything.
They were worried there was a counterplay there from a Wyvern Curse or a Grimstroke Silence.
Ice getting some help from Crit. Yeah, now they know he has a Blink Dagger. PYW. Oh, okay, finally goes down to the right clicks. It does give you another option, which I love personally.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
Crit, he jumps in with the Hex onto Lina, but the Winter's Curse is there. Ice applying some pressure to DY. In the meantime, Poyo misses the Chronosphere. Now the coil onto 2. Cold Embrace, but you have to think with Ice nearby that Ori should be donezo, and indeed he is. DY bailing out Poyo, attempting to TP out himself. The egg isn't quite in range. Must have been right on the edge there. Old 11 gets out as well. Old 11's in the area. The Blink is available with the Doom. They have everything up right now.
I'm hearing a coil. They found Lina.
Oh boy. Yeah,
he broke it with the
he missed it. Okay, they're going to be able to burst down Lina regardless. Poyo wants to jump in, but gets the time dilation off. But again, now the question is that Yule's trick?
Oh, he found him.
Wait. Oh, he actually jumps in. Gets the Waning Rift. The batches are coming out. Chronosphere is available. Gets the coil off. Looks like he wants to pump that. No, Abed. Just creating space as Crit comes in with that Hex. Impale to follow, and wow, I cannot believe they found that kill.
It's just coming up EG this game.
Yeah.
They don't see him.
Wait, do
they?
Oh,
they did see him.
Yeah, oh, the Blink by Crit. Yeah, they definitely saw him, and this is another enormous kill for EG.
Yep.
Again, everything is up. They just haven't been able to combo these spells at all. Old 11 with the Inkswell. In the blink in, Ice is their target for now. LSA connects into the Laguna Blade and the Doom applied as well. Soulbind onto 2. Poyo finally with the Chronosphere on multiple heroes, and they're going to be able to get 2 EG members as Arteezy pops the Metamorphosis and Fly. The egg didn't really do much, but there's a coil only onto 1. He's actually going to break it, and now Arteezy beats the absolute shit out of Abed.
They're still building and building and building on this lead. And Arteezy will look to break a bit here.
Yep, top lane is third play right now, but oh my god, a lot of damage being applied to Arteezy, and that is the Aegis down in the blink of an eye. Doom is already used. There's the Chrono onto Arteezy. Question is there any save? The Sunray's coming in through the Chronosphere. Arteezy trying to get off the Sunder, trying to get off his cheese as well, but the Winter's Curse applies. Looks like he might go down here. He's going to be really close. Finally dropped, but he does have buyback if he wants to expend it here. Looks like Lion has already done so. Now Abed trying to run away, so it looks like Arteezy will save it. No, he actually does use the buyback. Abed getting right-click down, gets the phase shift off. Looks like he might be okay. Poyo coming in with the right clicks. He doesn't quite have the vision. Illusory Orb comes out. Abed still more than fine. Getting healed up now by Fly. He's actually going to jump into Poyo. There's the save potential from DY, but they still have the burst damage to go through. And again, buyback from Arteezy, but he has meta, and now he's going to be doing this ridiculous amount of damage. DY gets melted. Of course, Winter's Curse on cooldown is Old 11. All right, can they actually burst down Arteezy? This is a dieback with the LSA Laguna Blade combination, and now EG have to get the hell out of here. Gem is dropped. Crit will pick it up and blink away.
Holy shit,
they destroyed him. 48 minutes. Feels a little bit low.
It happens a lot of the time to Terrorblade, right? Like, you get so much of your farm with illusions.
Oh, we're going to finally get the initiation. Poyo, he gets Abyssal Bladed into the Laguna Blade. Is it going to be enough? Yes, he actually pops a BKB, but no Chronosphere to follow. Still has buyback to work with. And then you're seeing the Puck Ags come into fruition. 4 dead in the blink of a freaking eye. So, with all the Lincolns. Okay. It's not delivered quite. There it is. All right, we're going to have the coil
the fear.
Into the fear, like you said, Arteezy. The BKB is popping Poyo. All right, he gets off the Chronosphere onto 2, but do they have enough damage? Abed is just beating the crap out of Lina. That's a double kill for him to start things off. Buyback onto him, and I believe with that, Vici has 0 buybacks left. Another coil, that's a refresher. Doom applied to the Timber Saw, but the right clicks from Arteezy are just way too much. Triple kill on Abed, 5 versus 3, and EG look like they're going to move on in the tournament, and Vici will be eliminated. What a game of Dotes. We're not quite done yet. Abed wants to farm the fountain just a little bit. They don't really have any meaningful ults up other than Laguna Blade. As, okay, Abed actually taking a lot of right-click damage from Ori. Gonna reposition himself nicely, though. And they're just gonna continue to pound into this Ancient. And there's the Abyssal Blade from Arteezy. The GGs come out. And EG, they are looking really good right now, I have to say. I mean, they played this with a lot of discipline. Maybe they could have won earlier, but they're respecting their opponent. Vici's had a great run this tournament.
Yeah, I think you need to understand that the reason they slowed it down so much was that they saw that Vici could hold, right? They did try the push early. They had their first Aegis push top with Arteezy when he had like a huge item advantage. I thought there was a really high chance they were just going to win the game there and then, but Vici Gaming showed why they're so world-class with that defense.